All right, we're up here with Dave, the bad man, Huckaba. Question for you, Dave. Obviously, we got this big fight coming up with David Mitchell. First question would be, how did this fight come together?
Everybody knows I was scheduled to fight Jack May. Jack May hurt his back, and then David Mitchell, you know, he's got a huge mouth. He steps up to the game. So I'm actually like super lucky, man. It's better for me. It's a win-win, you know what I'm saying? I've been wanting this fight for a minute. So basically, David stepped up to heavyweight division.
How did this fight come together, man? Everybody's been talking about this fight with you and Dave Huckaba.
I was trying to get a fight in World Series, and the last West Coast that I fought Gonzalez in, and his name came up, so I basically just blasted him right away because, you know, just trying to get fights, and I don't really care. I was like, oh, heavyweight, you know, but he's not that good on the ground, so, you know, I was already fighting at 205, and it's been months. I pretty much put it out there, and he took a fight against that really big guy, it's kind of a scrub, and then he like didn't really want to fight me, I think, or something. So that was cool. I finally just dropped it, and then his opponent fell out for West Coast. I just won this title that last Thursday, and I wanted the fight anyway, so I just said yeah, and kind of hopefully, you know, enhance the West Coast experience out here, make a big show. I think it's a pretty big fight, so I was like, yeah, let's do it.
All right, next question would be, what sparked the fuel of this match going on? Because there was a lot of Facebook talk going on there.
Man, let's be real about the Facebook talk, man. Social media, Facebook is free. It's a way to get your name out there. To be real with you, man, I thought David was a stand-up dude, man. I got messages on Facebook. I'm not the kind of guy that will screenshot that and put it out there to everybody. But, you know, I mean, if you ask for it, I have to do it. What happened is, man, his mouth with Max Griffin, how disrespectful he is to the sport. I feel like him and the Chael Sonnens, the Mouse, man, that's not part of it, man. I fight out of respect. I like people to respect me, man. I want my actions in the cage to speak for what I do. I don't have to. When I call out somebody, Riley, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm gonna call you out of respect. If you got something I want, I'm gonna hit you up and, hey, out of respect, man, we both put in mutual time. Why don't we square up and handle this as men? I'm not gonna be doing this and just running my mouth, getting all loose-lipped, you know what I mean? So basically, the anger for Dave kind of came through Max. Max is my boy. The whole local fight circuit, man, I have love for Sacramento. I think we're all a group, man. We cross-train, we work. And then you got the mouth of the South over there just hollering at everybody, calling everybody out. I'm this, I'm that. Show me this, show me that. You got 3 weeks, man. Show me. I'm ready. Show me.
Okay, there was a lot of heat going on social media, man. What sparked like the fuel of the fire with what's going on as far as the fight?
I guess like it's maybe just a different mentality. Like for me, it's just purely cage fighting and publicity stunts and trying to sell tickets, you know. I mean, even just their wolf tickets, you know, just like get people interested and, you know, blast people. It seems to be how this sport is. The guys that are doing real good, Conor McGregor and blah blah blah. So I'm just trying to emulate that and make some money or whatever. But it got like way out of hand. I guess I said anytime, any place, and that got construed as like, let's go to the street and fight in the parking lot or some shit like that. And then I was just as bad, like, yeah, fucking put up the money and we'll fight, you know, blah blah. So like we were almost getting ready to do some bare knuckle thing, and then I just, you know, that's not what I want. I just want to progress the sport, and I just, for all the kids and everything like that, like I gotta apologize for my behavior. Like, it ain't about street fighting at all. This is the reason why I don't street fight, is because I'm a professional, and we can settle it in the cage. And whew, just like that, all of a sudden the UFC veteran that was supposed to fight Huckaba fell out, and I got the call, and I said, sure, let's do it, you know.
What weight will you be coming in to fight at, and do you know what David Mitchell will be coming in at?
man, I'll be coming in at a ravaging like 260, 265. That's just how I do things, you know what I mean? I like to eat. I'm back to work though, so my weight's jumping up and down from 250 to 255 to 265. Mitchell just came off a fight, 185? I'm sure he'll come in 215, maybe 220. If he comes in heavier than that, he's probably not putting in the cardio work that he needs to for somebody like me, you know what I mean? So before, man, you guys all know, it's no secret. One of my weaknesses was cardio, man. I kind of showed up in the fight game with natural ability. I just came in kind of beating fools up off the couch, you know what I'm saying? Drinking soda, eating pizza, drinking beer at the local pub, and I just come in beating people up. That's kind of my goal. That's what I was doing. This fight, whoo, this one is different. You know what I'm saying? This got me up in the hills running. I got my pit bull gassing out next to me. I'm dragging chain link fences everywhere. Man, you guys are gonna see a whole different me. I'm gonna come in a little bit thinner in the waist, but a little heavy where everywhere else. I'm undefeated in heavyweight fights. Come on, man, let's just be real. I'm undefeated in Sacramento. I've never lost a title fight. It ain't gonna start now. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real.
Okay, what weight will you be fighting at? I know Dave, I think he said he was coming in about 260.
Yeah, it's heavyweight division. Brandon put me down at 215, and that's probably pretty good, I guess. I just fought at middleweight, so I'm only like 209, 210 right now, and then I might be able to put on like another 10 pounds, but like healthy, bulletproof, mega meals and eat real good. And I might come in at 220, 225, but I don't want to put on too much weight because I plan on turning right around and blasting out some light heavy or middleweight and going back down. So 215, 220.
His strength in jiu-jitsu, man. Without a doubt, man. David's one thing, the only way that he could possibly have a chance to beat me is through his jiu-jitsu, so they think. David hasn't dealt with a man of my strength and my abilities, man. I'm a very good athlete for a 260-pound man. I'm very strong. I move very fast for a big man. David has got Freddie over there. Freddie's a decent wrestler, good jiu-jitsu, got heavy hips. He has a good base. Freddie's not as strong as me. Freddie's not as fast as me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing it out there. I like you, Freddie. You're all right, but you're not there yet. David's going to be surprised. As soon as we clinch up, as soon as he does his little push kick and tries to clinch on the cage and take me down or jump guard, that's kind of where we're at. I know what he's going to do already. His jiu-jitsu is going to be cool, but when he feels my strength, it's going to open his eyes to what's really going on right now. He stepped up to a big boy's weight. Now, not only that, as you're gaining weight like that, stepping up to my level, your heart's working a little bit harder. That cardio you had at 185 and 170 is no longer there. Now you're pushing it around at 220, 215. It takes a little bit longer to acclimate that your heart. You know what I'm saying? This is a 3-week deal. This is a quick fight for him. So.
Okay, how do you feel about his strength, which would probably be his stand-up? What do you feel about Dave Huckaba's strength in the fights?
I honestly didn't even really know because I have only watched him fight like once against Rick Cheek, but then this morning I did the research and I watched a bunch of video and I was actually really impressed. Ray Sefo video popped up. He knocked Ray Sefo out because Ray Sefo made a big kind of mistake, and he's also knocked out like plenty of guys on the regional circuit, and really broke big when he beat Bo Cantrell back in the day, and became a local hero out here, Gladiator Challenge, and back in the day that was like the show, and that was the real deal, and that was as real as it gets. Back in 2004, 5, 6, I started fighting in 2006, so we go way back, and this sport I think has been tarnished as of late. Drugs and different kinds of split decisions and stuff that isn't really like the old school tournament martial arts. So I'm trying to bring back the martial arts. I'll fight a tournament unlimited weight class in one night. Like, why not? That's more realistic, so it makes I feel like my martial art, I want my martial art to be effective in any kind of situation, which lately it seems like might be necessary. So to me, it's not just about, as much as I encourage no one to fight in the street, whatever, blah, blah, self-defense, apocalypse, whatever, be ready, and just holding the guy's leg for 25 minutes, I don't see how that's a victory. You want a split decision for a belt, keep fighting until someone wins. That doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm ready to try to, you know, go in there and finish Huckaba. One way or another, this thing is not going 25 minutes. I think we can all agree on that. So it's going to be a great fight. It's an interesting fight. I think a lot of people across the world will hopefully tune in, and maybe it'll be kind of legendary, at least within the region, as making some history, maybe making some changes in the sport, because it seems like there's like big shakeups and maybe some improvements can happen.
Okay, what round would you predict this fight would end, and how do you see it ending?
Yeah, man, the fight rounds. This is the good one, man. This is the Muhammad Ali of the game. To be real with you, I'm going to tap him in the first round.
You finished your last 5 fights in the first round out of the 6 that you've had since last year. What do you see as far as a prediction of finishing this round with Dave Huckaba?
I call the first round submission. You know, again, recipes pretty much tie them up and beat them up and take them down and beat them up some more and bash their head in until they give something up or until the ref stops it. So that's it doesn't change just because the guy's a little bit bigger. I might be harder, you know. I mean, this is a guy that, you know, potentially could make it to a second round, I guess. The last fights, I just like, don't even bother with talking about what the plan is in the corner, because it's not going to a second round, you know. Major almost made it. I was actually impressed, but like, it's like we take off on a line and you're driving like an old Pinto or maybe a bicycle or something, and I'm in a fast car. It's like, there's no way you're going to get to the finish line faster, and it shouldn't even take 5 minutes. So, yeah, I'm a real aggressive game, and I'm like probably got the nastiest ground and pound in the middleweight division right now. I don't see anybody else hitting anybody like I am on the ground. So, you know, if you want to see it, just go on Sherdog and watch the Angel Leanda David Mitchell fight, and I unleashed some fury on that guy. He never got anything off. So I'm ready for like any middleweight in the UFC, like to fight, you know, Michael Bisping or maybe Tito and Bellator, or, you know, something like that, something fun and interesting like this Huckaba fight, you know, Rampage, you know, I think that would be a great fight, you know. So we'll see what happens, you know. I just put it in God's hand, and good things have been happening.
Regardless of the outcome of this fight, do you think the animosity that has been created will be squashed?
Absolutely not. To be real with you, man, David's took this to a whole nother level. There was some Facebook trash talk. There was a bunch of stuff. There's messages. I got to keep it real to all you guys, man. You guys know I wear my heart on my sleeve. Let's keep it real. David called the cops on me and said I threatened his life, all right? He made a report to the police that I threatened his life. Let's just keep it real, baby. I'm here to tell you the truth. He was scared that I'm going to come beat him up on the street. Y'all know, man, I got a beautiful wife. I got 2 beautiful kids. I live and breathe every day for my family. I'm never going to jeopardize anything in my whole life. Never would I ever jeopardize that. You're already scared, dude. I'm already up in your head. You know what I mean? You call the cops on me and you're a fighter. Fighters meet at a gym and they handle what they have to do. I'm telling you, dude, you're in trouble. You have no idea what you've sparked right now. You threw 5 gallons of gas on a fire. I'm coming hot, baby. You better be ready. I'm not playing.
Okay, regardless of the outcome of this fight, do you think all this will be resolved? You think you guys can be on a friendly basis thereafter?
Yeah, I hope so. You know, I consider Huckaba like a hero. Like, and this guy grows up in Leolinda, and, you know, he makes it big in fighting, and also is a hardworking steel worker. And I don't want to apologize right now for anything. It was all about hype and just selling tickets. So I'd basically just say anything that popped up in my old brain, and you know, hopefully he could forgive me for that, and hopefully both of our legends grow from this whole thing. And I don't mean any ill will, but, you know, we're probably not going to be hanging out at the same picnic either, so we'll see.
What can the fans expect from your fight at West Coast?
Fire. Gas, baby. I'm coming hot this time. I got fast hands, man, when I let him go. David's going to do a quick takedown. David knows he's going to jump to guard. He's going to do a quick takedown. As soon as we hit the mat, I'm looking for a submission, or I'm looking to punish him. David thinks he's this young 20-year-old fighter. David has injuries too. David has flaws in his game. I'll be working with David Terrell in a couple of days. We got some things going on. I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you, that's it, man. You just don't even know, man. You just don't even know.
Okay, what can the fans expect from this fight? Because this most likely this event's going to sell out because of what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully people are really interested, and it's getting a lot of hype, and it's February out here. It's not like there's a ton of events going on. So, I mean, the main thing that's competing is Ronda Rousey, but you know, just gonna go in there and whoop another chick up. So, I don't really think that pay-per-view is even. I don't know if it's really worth buying. So, this show right here in Sacramento, I think the VIPs are damn near sold out. I'm trying to hold a few of them for some buddies, but all the good tickets are gonna sell out, and hopefully, you know, the masses will show up. You know, Emmett's fight fell out, so that sucks. But I'm telling all Emmett's fans, you know, jump on the Mitchell. He's my trainer. You know, I'm over there. He's trying to get me big right now. We're pumping the you know, the CrossFit over movement, and you know, this is the Mega Bowl. Like, I don't think you want to miss it. So come over. It's at McClellan Conference Center. It's right here in Sacramento. This is the place. So I think we're gonna make some MMA history in 2 weeks from Saturday on the 28th. So yeah, come through, and it's gonna be great.
Last question: can you give your shout outs, and can you also let the fans know where to get their tickets from West Coast?
Woo! You guys gotta feed me, right? Okay, because look, I got so much love for the Sacramento crowd. Man, I fight for my family at the first, but the crowd, you guys feed me, man. My last fight, the Huckaba, man, that's priceless, man. You guys all make me want to tear up sometimes because I get emotional in the fight game. Sacramento, man, I love you guys, man. I know the backing, the strength that I have in Sacramento is off the hook. I got a lot of sponsors, man. This is gonna be an extended one, you know what I mean? I got Empire Driving School, Jeannie Claxton. She's been a high school teacher with me, a big influence on my life. I love you, Jenny. You're always there for me. Ooh, just super special. I got Dan and Debbie Lobus. They opened the doors to me at the gym. They're awesome people, man. Dan's an anti-jiu-jitsu guy. He's off the hook, man. I've learned so much stuff in just a few minutes I've been here. Boy, I got some tricks. Watch out, I got some tricks. I got Mike, Big Mike Woodworth, man. That's my brother. I love him. We're family. Even though we're separated and I ain't getting the Mike Woodworth work, I brought his workout up here. I'm cheating, dog. I stole it. I'm doing it right here, baby. I'm doing it up here. Art with Pacific Audio, those are my boys. If anybody needs music, needs beat, you gotta go see Art on Greenback in San Juan at Pacific Audio. He's not quite as good looking as me, but he got some nice beat. I got a bunch. I'm looking over here. VCA, Coach Brad Gunner, VCA, Valley Christian Academy School. They take care of my family. My kids go there. One of the best private schools in the area, man. The academic program is off the hook. The teachers there, I love them, man. It's, whew, I gotta start thinking, man, because I got so much riding on this, man. You don't even know. Let me look at my little thing over here. I got James Dean with Rebel Design. He painted my Harley, and you know my bike is almost as sexy as me. I got Paul Benford Custom Cycles, man. Gotta look at the brass knuckle wheels, the brass knuckle gear. Check him out. Hold on, let me think of Pete. Mark Chavez, T-Rex Towing. I'm coming. Here we go. If you need automotive repairs, he's the man for the job. Frank. Custom Applications Paint. Frank, off the hook, man. Not only a businessman, a family man, dude is legit, bro. Much love to you, Frank, for helping me out. My boy Randy, we call him Ridge Runner on Facebook. He's got a new band coming out. He's the Thump Cake Gang. It's a good one. Check him out. That's a good dude. Help me out, babe. I'm missing something. Is that it? Don't hang tight. I'm still coming. Don't worry. Oh, S&S Tires, my boy Mo at S&S Tires. That's a plug over there. Tell him Dave sent you. Oh, man. Coach Dana Morrissey, Jordan Powell, all the boys at Team Havoc, man. They're like family to me, man. I love all you guys, man. Thank you guys for all your help. Open door policy to me, man. And once again, Sacramento fans, you guys, without you guys, none of this is possible. 5150, Riley, without you coming here to see me, people ain't gonna get it out there. MMA KO, all the social media stuff, man, I love you guys, dude. Without you, I ain't shit. Tickets, hit me up. Dave Huckaba at Facebook, Dave Batman Huckaba at Facebook. The ticket sales are how I eat right now. I want you to know. Certain people get money to show up. They get a fight purse and they get a win and a show purse. Dave Huckaba gets a ticket purse. That's how we work out here because you guys love me, I love you. Hit me up for tickets. I'll meet you anywhere. I'll sign some posters. Let's get some pictures. Let's get naked.
All right, before we cut on out, man, can you let the fans know where and how to purchase the tickets? And after that, we'll also take the final shout outs.
You can go to westcoastfightingchampionship.com and buy tickets for the 28th of February, West Coast 13. Use code Mitchell and you actually get 5% off. You should get on that because they might sell out. And you can also just hit me up and come find me, and I got tons of tickets, and it's just gonna be a great show. So show up, you know. The place is huge, so we're just gonna pack the house. Come on out, and like to thank everybody, 5150 and Team Alpha Male and Automotive USA and Bulletproof Coffee for just powering me through and keeping my car running. You know, these are just like family to me. It's not like just sponsors or whatever. So go check them out and come through and watch me fight February 28th against Dave Badman Huckaba for the heavyweight title at West Coast Fight. Dang, pinch me. This shit real? Wow.
Man, one last note on a special note, man, a super special thanks to Tom Call. He's one of the realest managers I've ever dealt with, man. He's not only a manager to me, he's a personal friend, man. Tom, it means a lot to do what you've done for me, man. Our conversations, man, I look up to you a lot, and I really appreciate everything you've done for me. And just thank you guys very much, man. Thank you.
I like that. Yo, I never let my right ear know what my left ear done heard. My favorite beer right